I guess for the past 5-6 years, my digestive system, my way of passing stool, my way of operation within my intestines, my stomach, that whole journey that it is from eating the food to allowing the elimination to take place has been such a trip. These last days, something miraculous is taking place. It has been an alchemical process where I'm like, wow. I feel I will put this into a complete program at some point. However, I just felt like sharing this. I know so many highly sensitive beings are having challenges digesting. I mean, I know it's a complete reflection of the digestion of life itself. Being alive on this planet, 111. Being a human being, being such an angelical, being such a high frequency vibratory being, and then having to come into this density and being in full navigation of just being. But the last days with my consciousness, I mean, I've whatever it is that we put our mind on, whatever it is that we put our consciousness on, that is the highest focus of creation. Awareness is creation. Our mind is literally the gateway between heaven and earth, between the unseen and the seen, between the fourth dimensional, the quantum field, and the physical. I have been keeping my awareness and my mind within the body from a very just a state of non-doing, from a state of just being aware, having that sense of loving presence and awareness, and nothing more. That breath, that conscious awareness, but from a very supportive place, but also not from a place of fixing, like there is a problem. And I can see that this is the evolutionary alchemical... the evolutionary alchemical process that's starting to unravel from within, because the more space I'm taking to just having that awareness, the more I am allowing that breath, witnessing, holding of my intestines, my digestive process, that whole journey that it is for me to eat something, that whole process, and then allowing that to come through without identifying with that past version of myself who was having challenges and difficulties in metabolizing, digesting. I was always having those experiences of constipation, dryness. However, my breath plus awareness equals liberation. It has been a very, very beautiful experience to see how my body is opening up and allowing, and I can feel that now that I speak this into the open, our voice, the spoken word, casting that spell, affirming, is creating even more space, and I can feel how that movement is also starting from that awareness through the breath, no, through the through the spoken word. And it's fascinating. I mean, whatever it is that we have going on within our life, whatever it is that is not flowing, not harmonizing, not how we want it, when we start to shapeshift that awareness, when we start to hold space for that, from a space of not wanting to fix it, because many times we are like, I'm sick, or this is not working out, or like and then it comes from that fixing place that's also implicit, unspoken, that there is something that's wrong, something that needs fixing. But if it's more from a loving awareness of just keeping that presence within us, magic starts to happen. Magic starts to unwind from within. So fascinating to be alive on this planet. I see myself as the reality alchemist since the minute I was born. And I know that I'm here on this planet to be that gatekeeper, that anchor of light who is here to turn everything into gold, turn density into gold, to anchor light into those spaces where density was maybe experienced as truth, because it's not really true. It's just an illusion of the mind that's keeping an awareness of something that not really is. So if you have something within the body, if you have something, is also that state of just, instead of witnessing it as something that's wrong, when we start to witness it as something that is there to be felt because the biggest upgrade is actually taking place, then it's like, wow, my bloatedness is perfection. My constipation is because my body is there healing itself from such a cellular level. But the awareness of my mind is the awareness of creation. So I am literally creating with my mind's eye that remembrance of the purest of perfection, of divinity that I was always. And this is how life is unraveling. It's a constant remembrance of awareness, of just being. And not much more that we have to do. But it's that conditioning of this wrongness all the time. But when we understand that we can vibrate from a perspective of completion, I mean, as Neville Goddard was always saying, creation is done, and it is. The healing that you're looking for is already here, but the only reason that you're experiencing something that has to be healed is because there's something that you have to learn, or something that is within your reality that is no longer serving you. And you can, with your awareness, with the power of your mind, with your consciousness, with your thoughts, with your frequency and vibration, you can allow that to completely disappear, vanquish within the instant of your heightened state of awareness, your imagination, because your imagination is creation of alignment. When you understand that, you understand how powerful you are. Literally. You are the portal, because every single part of your human body is like every single cell is a portal within your body. And when you understand that, then it's like, when I have my heightened state of awareness of my body, when I understand that this is the portal of creation, where you allow that force field of this golden light from above, from the creator, from source, to just come through and penetrate your entire existence, and then come through there as your portal of creation. It's like this ongoing giving and receiving, this infinity loop, and you just have to be there to be the witness power of that presence that you are. 999. The divine synchronicities, the beautiful tapestry of messages from above that's happening lately. I mean, now is November, as Courtney, my dear friend, would say. Leading into December. Oh my universe. What a gift. What a gift. You are whole, you are healed, you are perfect, you are in divine presence of alignment just by being here. Remember that the more you can keep your awareness on your physical body, holding that divine perfection that you are, the more you will experience and understand that there was nothing that needed to be healed, there was nothing that needed to be fixed, there was only a present now moment that needed to be embodied. And by that, I bless you with the entire loving awareness of my presence, of my existence. You can just breathe in and absorb this healing frequency of my hands, channeling vortex, golden light into your existence, no matter if you're watching this live or the replay. You know if this is for you, you know if this is meant for you, feeling that infinite force field of light, wholeness, presence, divine frequency, love, pure potential, wealth, money.